I know many of us must have seen the movie LISABI, and for some weeks now, I'll be getting some messages that people want me to do a personal review about it, but I don't. I did location, so I don't really get time to do the review. But as I was scrolling through Instagram today, I found a perfect answer, an honest answer, true, from one of my boss in the industry, and I would like us to just watch it together on honest, like honest review. This one not even do partial. Honest review.
Giving my 2 cents about the film with hopes that other filmmakers like myself can learn a thing or two from the film. Because, of course, you know how we do it here. We don't criticize movies. We only learn things from the movies that we watch that we can apply in our own craft and in our own art as filmmakers. So, basically, that's just it. Now, right off the bat, one of the things that I have noticed with the films coming on, the cinema films coming on in recent times, is that the cinematography has continually improved, right? And we must give kudos to our brothers from the West. They are leading the trail in this regard. And it's not a tribal thing, but of course, it appears to be that they are more, given to approaching this thing from a more professional angle at the moment, not to uh, put down other persons from other places that have been trying here and there to, up their game. All right, but so far they've been dominating, and it's quite commendable. Okay, so I noticed that the cinematography in Lisabi is a lot better than the cinematography in a couple of the other films that have come out. And how you know a good cinematography is not the complexity of the shot types. No. The shot types can be very, very simple. But if the cinematography is integral to telling the story of the film, then you know it's a perfect cinematography, or you know it's a good cinematography. And that's basically what they were able to achieve. They were able to, fuse in the cinematography in such a way that it was part of telling the story. Each camera
Are
angle,
you
each shot
listening?
type, the
Like,
lighting
are you guys
technique,
listening to me?
everything came to play in telling the story. I saw the lighting, and throughout the film I was just admiring it, how they were able to fuse natural light with artificial light to get good skin tone, get good ambience and all of that. The kind of colors they chose. Now if you watch the film, if you see the film, look at the palace scenes, right? And you will see, the choice of colors. They had this patterns on the wall like wrappers, these colors, and these colors were specifically picked in such a way that blended very well into the scenery. Then it was just amazing, right? Story, well, the story is not a bad story. I won't say it's an excellent one just yet. It's not bad, and I know some of you are of the opinion that they are doing a lot of films too related, or a lot of the films that's coming out these days are too centered on the Oyo Empire, this and that. But that's not a problem at all. It's not a problem. The Oyo Empire's history is so deep and so rich that an entire catalog of films can be made. Different genres of films, catalogs of them can be made about the Oyo Empire. That's how great the Oyo Empire is. Okay, so they cannot exhaust films that can be made about it. Okay, so that is not my problem with the story at all. I just feel like our stories still need a lot of working here and there to add some more depth, especially when we are dealing with epic stories. The wardrobe was excellent. The casting was also excellent. The sound also was well done. I think I like the sound design for the film. We now move to the VFX and the SFX, and it's not bad per se, but we are not there yet. Okay, you could literally tell from the movie that some of the VFX, they're not just blending into the scene very well. How you know very good VFX is if you can't tell that this is effects. Okay, so we have not gotten to that point just yet where our CGI cannot be so well separated from the actual scene. I believe we're getting there, but from the VFX in the film, you can literally tell that a lot of things are still not in place. We hope to get there. The stunt choreography was okay. The stunt choreography was not so bad. Basically, that's that. In essence, I feel like one of the things that our brothers from the West, one of the things we need to learn from them is to continue to try, to continue to give into our art. I see that they keep improving, and they keep bringing, and they keep churning out good quality content. It's an encouragement. It's like one of the conversations I had with a big brother in the industry last week, Avalon Okwe. Yeah, he's not my biological brother, but we share surname. But he's a big brother in the industry, and we had a chat over the course of last week, and it was quite an encouraging one. And the crux of it was that the only way you're going to improve is if you keep trying. You might have an overall vision of what you want to achieve with your work in the future, but in the meantime, that you don't have all it takes to achieve all of that, you can just continue to try, continue to churn out works. As the more you do, the more you're going to learn along the way. Despite all of the hitches and impediments here and there in the industry, these are brothers are just not letting it affect them. They just keep getting better and better and better, and it's an encouragement. It's something that every filmmaker, every upcoming filmmaker should learn from. Start from where you are. I know you want to be Hollywood standard and all of that. It's a lesson that I'm also picking myself, because I'm a perfectionist to a very large extent. I like things to be perfect, if not perfect, nearly perfect, But it has stopped me from doing a whole lot over the course of time. So I have to take care of that myself, and I'm advising you also. Let's get doing. Let's get going. You have scripts that you want to do. Make them. They may not be great, but you're going to learn from them. You're going to learn from the mistakes you make from them, and improve on other ones, subsequent ones in the future. So, Lisabi, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but as far as I'm concerned, it's a good film. You might have your criticisms here and there, but it is a good film. And every filmmaker should go out there, watch the film, go on Netflix, watch it, learn a couple of lessons here and there. There are things you can pick up that will help your own art and your own craft.
So you guys can see that the review is really cool, and I agree with him 99%. I was on the set of Lisabi. Don't worry, I love the movie anyway. Thank you. If you never watch Lisabi, go watch Lisabi. And please don't watch from all these Telegram group. I'm begging you. And our money we use to do this film. Our money now. Please. Netflix subscription is just 1 8 or 2,000 or something. It's not even up to money where you go use buy food in a day. So just please try support us. Thank you very much.